Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan. Welcome to 2020. Today I am going to actually be showing you a quick not flip through, but just walking you through my 2020 planner lineup and talk to you about a planner that I'm adding to the lineup. So if you saw my previous video, you'll see all of these in a little bit more detail, and I do in the previous video have several links to like full walkthroughs of some of these planners. So I'm going to show you what I've got, and so let's do it in this order because this is the order that makes sense. So this very first one is my classic personal catch-all planner with daily pages. So I have that, so that I am using for my personal planner. Then I have my work planner, which I am using an hourly, if I can get to a page, the hourly layout vertical from the Happy Planner. So that's two. Then I have here my faith planner, and this is just outdated horizontal pages that I just kind of journal in as needed, rather than trying to follow the dates. I just kind of cross it out and just go as I need to. And so that's my faith planner. Then I have Sophia's memory book, which I am using for the first time, a student block layout for her planner, for her memory book. So that is the fourth one. And so those were the four that I showed in the previous video. Now in the previous video, I also talked about keeping this non-happy planner. It's the Art of Planning planner that I got from Walmart. I talked about using this as kind of like a backup planner just in case I wanted to go to weekly for either like for any of these other four planners really. But then I just decided that one of the things I wanted to try to do in 2020 was increase my social media presence and just kind of be more on track with social media. And so I decided to just take this planner, which I showed in the previous video as a backup planner, and use it as my social media planner. And so that's what that planner is going to be. And so let me move that out of the way. What I'm going to be doing with this planner is essentially just using it as is. Now, if you saw in the previous video, I had it already kind of dated I was going to use it a couple of years ago, and ended up not doing so. I picked up, actually my sister gave me a happy planner, and so I ended up using the rest of her happy planner for 2018, I believe. And so this planner just ended up not being used. And so it's just a not undated, non-happy planner, the Art of Planning Happy Planner. And one of the things that's interesting about this is that it starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday rather than going Monday through Sunday like the Happy Planner does. And so using this for social media planning, it should be fine. I do prefer, in fact, having the weekends together, but for social media planning, I don't think it's a big deal. Typically, I don't really do a lot of stuff on Sundays, but we'll just see how it goes. Now, what I'm thinking for doing for this page, you can see I have notes written in or penciled in from when I had it before, and I dated it and everything. What I'm going to do is actually just use this page as kind of a record of like all the Instagram posts that I put up. And my goal is to do 35 per month because there are 7 times 5, so I can do 35 and fill it up. And I just plan to cover it over, so I'll be covering up all the writing and all the old dates and everything else. So that's the goal here, is just to have kind of like a collage, or not really a collage even, but just like a record of all the Instagram posts that I put up on Instagram. And then on here, basically just be tracking like different notes about like the things that I need to do for Instagram and for YouTube, and that's pretty much it. I do have Instagram, YouTube, and then I co-host a planner challenge, and so that's what I'm kind of thinking the 3 boxes will be, is one for Instagram, one for YouTube, one for the Plan With Me challenge that I co-host. And then I could kind of jot down notes. I have this extra section of notes here that I can write things down. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking will work. Now, with all that being said, because it's undated, they gave me 5 pages. And so what I'm going to do is actually use this very first one, which is, I actually don't remember when Sunday started, but this is the 4th. So 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So this is the 29th of December through the 4th of January. And I didn't actually do anything with social media because we were out of town, in fact, for that entire week from from Saturday even. Well, no, from Sunday. From Sunday through Saturday of that entire week, we were out of town on vacation. It was very much a last minute vacation, and so I didn't have anything pre-planned. And so I'm going to use this page to actually put in my word of the year, and that's what we're going to do today. So this is going to be very quick and easy. I am a little bit behind in doing it, even though I had my word of the day, word of the year since mid December. I can't speak today. Mid December. I didn't have time to put it together before we went on vacation. So this is, a week into January, and I'm just now putting it together. So what I'm going to do is use this box of stickers that I have here. This is actually a box of stickers. What I did was basically put any alphabet ABC stickers that I have in here, and it's basically stickers that are not Happy Planner. And then I'm going to be using the new Happy Planner Flowers book, which is super cute. I picked this up I can't even remember when, probably a couple of weeks ago, right after Black Friday, when it released at Michael's. And these are so pretty to me. And I'm not going to go all out. I just need a couple of stickers because I want to use these kind of like holographic stickers here, and they don't show up that well. So I need some to kind of be the background. And I'm going to keep this very simple. The goal here is just basically to put down some florals here and then lay the words on top and pretty much call it a day. And so I'm flipping through this book. All these florals are just gorgeous. I'm really kind of seeing what goes here. I like these the best because it goes with the color that's already on the page. So we're just going to go with that. And these kind of go too. I think I'll go with the larger ones just because it will make more sense, I think. Now, one of the things about laying down stickers for me is I just don't pre-plan. I just go for it. And so I might end up pulling a couple of stickers up as we go through this just to lay them down again. But really, it's just a matter for me of putting them on the page. I'll probably use this entire sheet just because these stickers are just so big and gorgeous. I'll stop right there for just the time being and lay down the letters and kind of see, or at least look and see where these letters go. I've had these stickers forever. I've been trying to use them up just because I've had them for forever. I looked recently. I don't know if you can see this, but these were printed in 2006. Do you see that? So that's how long I've had them, probably. Again, I'm just going to lay down these words. My word of the year is going to be streamlining. And I picked the word, really, I don't even know why I picked this word. It was, as I was thinking about what I could use as a theme for the year, one of the things that really kind of came to mind was like simplifying. But I didn't want to go with simplifying just because it has this kind of like minimalist connotation, I guess. And I'm not focused so much on minimizing the amount of stuff that I have, but more so just making sure that I'm more intentional about using everything that I have. And so that's kind of where the word came from. Streamlining is to make sure that things are being used with purpose, if that makes sense. And so that's the word. It also kind of, for me, works with not just stuff, like physical stuff, but also just thinking about, well, I'm talking and trying to do this at the same time. I'm thinking I'll do it down here. Also with like health and things like that too. Just making my routine more efficient and just making sure that I am more effective in how I spend my time and making sure that I have better habits, if that makes sense. So the word streamlining, I think, just made more sense to me. And so that's why I choose it. All right. Now, I'm laying it down and you can actually see it very well on the video. So that's very nice. Sometimes when I photograph it, it's a little bit harder to photograph. And so, well, now I'm thinking I might not have another end. So let me flip through these. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so that is the word itself. I wish I had letters that were just a little bit bigger so it could fill out the entire row, but it should be fine the way it is as well. And going back to my stickers. Lost the page already. Okay, they were around here. Actually, I don't want to use those. I'll just use these tiny little ones. And what I'm going to do is peel up some of these letters and just lay them underneath. Oops. Didn't realize that came off my finger. I want to rip the page already, so I have to remove this one. I should get my tweezers. this one here, but I think I'll move it. Well, it's not coming off, so I'll just leave it on top there. I need something else, but I'm not quite sure what here. Let me see. I'm wondering if this is a good size. That sticker's just too big for that space if I replaced it. Okay, something right here. Let's go with this yellow. Okay. Just filling in a little bit of the blank spots, the white spaces here. Some florals, these little tiny singles. Here's a cute little double one. Just put it right here. I think just one more. Right there. Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Again, it was quick and easy. I'm just trying to lay down my word for the year in my social media planner, just so I have that word somewhere as reference. I didn't want to put it in my this back on there. I didn't want to put it in my personal planner just because my personal planner is daily pages, and I would have to make. I feel like I would have to make something more like a vision board for my personal planner, and so putting it here instead rather than having a vision board will be good because I'll just be able to save this week. And so all I have to do now is just punch through some of the stickers that went over the discs, and we're done. Okay, one. Okay, pop it back into my planner, and we're gonna call it a day. Right, that is all. Isn't that beautiful? The florals just make it. Like, I feel like the word actually kind of gets a little bit lost. That's just my personal opinion. So I'll probably go back and from my end, I feel like it's kind of missing a little bit, so I might go back and just maybe add a little bit of a shadow on it, and or maybe outline it or do something a little bit different with the words themselves. But it's beautiful. The florals just make it, I think. So that's what we're gonna do here, and then next week we'll start basically. Today's Monday, so it'll start yesterday, Sunday the 5th, for January. And I laid this down a long time ago, but I might just keep it and go with it. And so I'll just start with my Instagram, YouTube, and my planner challenge that I co-host, and just run through this, see if it works. If it doesn't work, then that'll be okay. But again, just trying to use up some of the supplies as part of the streamlining process, and making sure that I'm a little bit more efficient with even planner use, and making sure that I am more intentional with buying things and using them rather than just hoarding them. Because that's definitely a problem. I have so many planners. And so I am trying to especially try to use up some of the outdated planners that I have. I just don't need so many outdated planners. I don't plan to do anything with them. And so trying to do something with them so that way I am using them. So I will see you in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I am, again, trying to streamline my process and be more intentional about like my schedule for YouTube, which is what this planner is all about. And so be sure to be on the lookout for like more videos coming up. I do plan to increase the stuff that I'm doing, not just with planning, but also crafting and the third part of my channel, which I haven't really done a lot with, which is the psychology side of things. As a psychology professor, I just like to kind of incorporate psychology into some of the things that I do. So talking through some of that and working through some of that on this channel as well. So be sure to subscribe if that sounds interesting to you. In the meantime, I hope you have a great 2020, and let me know if there's anything that you're looking to see on this channel, and I will be sure to incorporate it. Until then, see you.